Listening to the greatest hits of all time, right here
Okay.
on Richmond Community Radio,
Darn.
WMKKLP,
Come on,
98.7
guys,
FM,
now.
Richmond.
Here's where I grew up. This is a trailer park in Richmond called Sterling Trailer Park. This is part of where I grew up at. Sorry about that noise. Okay, I'm trying to find, there's an RV set up with garbage hookup and everything. See, in the trailer park with a garbage, they didn't have a car out front, but I'm trying to see how many RVs they're parked here. You see how many RVs. I see you have your own little patio. See, they even have their building made into a garage. But none of these are set up with a resident. I mean, there's a picnic table, but there's no people there, you know? No people. With these campers set up here, there's no people at the trailer. It's all set up, but there's nobody ever there. Yeah, see, it's neat how they got them set up in the trailer park. See, they got them all halfway enclosed, you know? So you have a little privacy. You know? Okay. Okay. Here's one set up. There's one set up, and it's set up, and nobody's there, no car, you know. And some of these are older trailers that are here. Quite a few campers here, but I mean, if they're not set up with oh, that's a nice private lot right there. Nice private lot. See, they made it into a garage. They have these portable sheds, you know, made into garages and stuff. It's pretty cool, honestly. I'll show you where I lived. Okay, see the nice elaborate porches? Look at that one. I like that one because it's enclosed. See? That's an enclosed porch. Nice. Now that was there, but see those trailers there was a basketball court. There was a basketball court for kids back then. And an area for kids to play. It was in the 80s when I lived here, through the 1980s. Now, this one here was my next door neighbor. Next door neighbor was right there. Okay, this was our trailer right here. 150, that's where we lived. And that trailer was there, I believe. A lot of these trailers are here, okay? No, that trailer was there. See that first one? And that one was here. Darn, man. Whew. The same, just taking the scope of the neighborhood. People working on their cars, doing their thing. Living in the old trailer park. See? Now, lot 150. The trailer's still there after all these years. It's amazing, you know? Amazing. Now this double wide was here, but you see these trailers here, wasn't there. This is the basketball court, you see? That was the basketball court. There. So, I can't see any of you all, because right now, Okay. Okay. Okay, there's a camper there. It's mysterious to me why the campers are all there, but nobody's ever at the campers. You see? There's no cars there. Maybe the people are poor that live in the campers and they can't afford to have a car, maybe. Maybe they just have their campers parked here. Yeah, nice little fences and everything up. People are just closer together, but you know, we have your little home there, something of your own. You don't have to worry about searches from landlords inspecting your apartment. That's the best thing about it, is you don't have to have a landlord inspecting your apartment. I wouldn't want nobody inspecting my house. Of course, if I had to, I would have to if I was stuck there, you know. Now, I had a babysitter that lived up here somewhere. You know, see, that trailer's there. There's another one. Camper. Pull behind campers, mostly bigger travel trailers, but none of them have cars. That's the only thing I don't understand. Why there's no vehicles parked at these trailers. But, yep, there it is. That one's kind of different with the porch on the front of it. Always trying to squeeze more trailers in. Maybe everybody's gone somewhere. Oh. Okay. Okay. It's hard to get out here. There's a car coming in there. Just let me through. Focus on. See people that live in the trailer park, all different kinds of people that live there in the trailer park. You know? Basically, and they have rules in the trailer park. That's a good thing about the trailer park, is they have rules. Actually, you have more security there than you do in a subdivision, honestly. You have more security because you see, there's a sign that said no motorcycles allowed. You see? You can't see it. No motorcycles allowed. Because back in the 70s and early 80s, motorcycles were more in style. In the 70s was when they had motorcycle gangs, you know, the Hells Angels and all that stuff was really popular in the 70s, and you get an unsavory group of people when you get a lot of motorcycles in a trailer park. You see what I'm saying? They don't want any of these Hells Angel people moving in the trailer park. They want to keep it a nice neighborhood in the trailer park, so they have a sign, no motorcycles allowed. You know? Yeah, that's the way it is. No motorcycles allowed. They have certain rules, you know. If you're worried about certain kinds of people moving in, you know, you have a certain degree of decorum that has to be maintained in the neighborhood. You can't just pile it up with junk, you know, in the yards and stuff. You saw all the yards were pretty nice, you know, nice and neat. So, you know, so it's actually a decent You know, you don't get people that just, want to have 10 or 12 cars parked there. And people do maintenance there on the cars there and work on cars. But, I mean, you can't just tear a car completely apart and put all your cars up on concrete blocks in the trailer park. Because it's not that kind of place. You see what I'm saying? You can't put all your cars up on concrete blocks and just have them fixed up there in the yards in the trailer park. You don't have as much privacy. But you still, if you want to move in and have a nice place to live with a certain amount of rules, people there don't always get along. People do fight in the trailer park, but, they do fight in the trailer park, but basically you have a certain degree of rules, And that's one thing I do like, in life, is I like being in a place where there's some degree of rules, I want to feel safe, I want to feel safe. Where I'm at, I want to feel safe. And I'll answer y'all's comments as soon as I get home, when I get stopped. But, I like to feel safe to a certain extent. I mean, if I'm not safe, it's okay if I'm not safe. I just don't want to be stuck next to a bunch of people that are not safe. You see what I mean? I don't mind being in an unsafe place, temporarily. I just don't want to sign on and stay there. You see what I'm saying? I can be in an unsafe place. Yeah, I don't want to be in an unsafe space and be stuck there. I don't want to be stuck in an unsafe place and be stuck there, That's something I don't want, just be stuck with it. If I'm going to be somewhere, I want to be there and be able to get away if I want to. See what I mean? These people have a Winnebago parked back there. Sorry if you all are wobbling around. I don't mean to wobble you around. Just driving with one hand. I forgot my selfie stick. I need to get a dash mount. That's what I need to do. Windshield mount or whatever. I need to do that. That's what I need to be doing. But anyway, yeah, that's what I want to do. So, for temporary purposes, I would be in a bad area. And if there are bad, unsavory people around, I would, if it was like living in a van, you're parked next to those people or in a certain place, you're there around them. But you're not married to them because you live in a van. You see what I mean? I just wouldn't want to be stuck around those people permanently. If you're going to be stuck somewhere permanently, me, I would just rather be in a place where you're, where there are rules, where you have certain kinds of security, a certain degree of it. But if you're going to live in a trailer park, you could get a nice trailer park, Don't go in some ghetto rednecky trailer park. Just find a nice one. Some trailer parks will let the people do anything they want to do. And that's like the slums. That's when it turns into like the slums, And it gets pretty bad, sometimes in these mobile home parks, Mobile home communities can get pretty bad, just like apartments can get pretty bad sometimes. So if you don't want to be stuck in some bad area, be careful to move into a nice trailer park. Make sure, they have certain rules. The crazy people won't move in because they can't do what they want to do. That's the point. They can't do whatever they want to do. People like that want to gang up together, 10 at a time, 10 in the yard, 10 or 20 people out in the yard, and they want to, be able to work on cars and put all the cars up on concrete blocks and have unlimited freedom, and have a giant bonfire and get drunk and raise hell outdoors and everything like that. But in a nice trailer park, if you're disturbing the peace and causing problems for everybody and doing a lot of stuff, the landlord, the trailer park is going to maybe take steps to evict you from the trailer park. You know, they're going to take steps to evict you from the trailer park. If you break the rules, so many times, they'll give you an eviction notice from the trailer park, and they'll give you so many days, so much time to get your trailer moved out of that trailer park, or they will confiscate your trailer. They can actually take possession of it. They can take possession of your trailer if you don't move it out of there. They can file for title to that trailer, and it'll be theirs because they can take possession of that trailer because you haven't paid the lot rent. You see what I'm saying? You didn't remove the trailer. You did not have it moved out of the trailer park. You did not take possession of that trailer and move your trailer, even though it's in your name. The mobile home, I've seen when I was a kid growing up, I've seen them do is they have that little foot area at the foot of the trailer park. They have that area at the foot of the trailer park next to that ditch that you saw when you go over that little bridge. They would take trailers that are evicted, that the people won't take possession of the trailer. They'll take that trailer and pull it out of the trailer park into that ditch area. That little area at the front of the trailer park. They'll just drag the trailers out to the front of the trailer park and just leave them parked there at the foot of the trailer park until they come trailers. They would actually do that. They would take the trailers to the front of the trailer park, to the edge of the trailer park, and just park them there so that whenever the people want to come and get their trailers, they can. I guess they would give you a certain amount of time, and then they'll actually move your trailer out, or they will confiscate your trailer in some trailer parks, maybe take possession of it. So, if you own a trailer in a trailer park, it's a big commitment to own a trailer in a trailer park. It's actually a commitment because you commit to live there. You commit to pay the lot rent, and you commit to obey the rules of the trailer park. You commit to obey the rules. There are rules you have to obey, and you have to commit to obey those rules. And if you don't do what they tell you, if you don't there, and that means you own the trailer, and that means they can make you move your trailer out of there. To move the trailer or sell it. They have a policy now in Spurlin Trailer Park. The policy in Spurlin now is that, if you have a trailer in the trailer park, then, you can't sell it to a second generation person and let them live in the trailer park. You can't do that. If you live in the trailer park, you own a trailer in the trailer park, it has to be moved when it's sold. Sell your trailer, the buyer has to move it. You can't sell it to someone else and let it stay there, and then someone else move it and let it stay there, and someone else move it and let it stay there, just on and on. Because, you can't do that. You have to move the trailer out. So you can't be a second or third generation owner in the trailer park. Not all the trailer parks have those kind of rules. That some of the nicer trailer parks, they want to make sure, they want to filter out old trailers. That's the problem. Only thing, you can keep a trailer in there for 50 years, but you have to keep paying lot rent then. You can't sell it to someone else and get them to move into it. I guess unless it's a special circumstance. They don't want any new trailers to be moved in that are old trailers. If you move a trailer in there, it has to be a newer trailer. I think it has to be 10 years old or newer. I think that if you move a trailer in, it's got to be 10 years old. Less than 10 years old to move a trailer in. Good babies. Good babies. I love you, Turbo Jean. Yes. Malibu Manor. Yes, it looks like a decent trailer park. Possum Adventures. Hello, Laura Lee. Yeah, it looked like a decent trailer park. Yeah, Malibu Manor, LOL. I don't know what that is. Yes, it does. They can't live among society. They can't live normal among society. Oh, yeah. But I like the ability to customize their trailers. Good Turbo Gene. Good Turbo Gene. Customize their lots in a trailer park, you know. Customize the lot in a trailer park. You know, they can make it the way they want it to be. You can see their little, you don't own the land, but you know, you own the trailer, and it's a good way to get into a place. Well, the main thing is the privacy of your place itself, the home itself. I mean, the trailer itself, you can go in it. You don't have to have someone like a landlord to come in your home and inspect your home. You know, that's the main point of it. And, you know, a lot of apartments, you cannot customize an apartment. I mean, you can put up Corian countertops or fancy countertops in your trailer. I mean, sky's the limit, you know. Sky's the limit with how you customize your trailer. You know, you can make it pimped out as nice as you want your trailer to be. And, you know, landlords a lot of times don't let you paint the walls. They don't let you change the countertops. They don't let you change out the apartment. They don't let you upgrade and change an apartment when you pay rent. It's theirs. But if you have a mobile home, you keep on adding to it. You may not own the land, but you own the trailer, and it's yours, and you can customize your porches. All that stuff has to go with you when you move. You have to take your porch with you, or dismantle your porch, or move it. You know, because you can't take that. It has to go with you. The porch does. Good law. Give it here. Lyle, where are you? Go out. anything you want to eat for supper, or do you want to bake potatoes?
No, I don't want that to make something else.
What do you want to eat? Something else, whatever you want.
Grilled cheese.
That's what you want.
Well, I don't know anything else. I don't know anything.
Well, let me look in here and see. I drove through this early.
Yeah. Did you put me against him?
I put you in $5.
Did she bake the cheese?
Yes, she was. She said she didn't remember seeing Aaron's daughter.
What could it be?
She said you, but she didn't remember if it was last night or this morning.
But she knew I'd been there.
Yeah.
Did she say I kissed her?
No. She just said you were there. Okay, guys. Good to see you, everyone. Laura Lee Street Live. Incorrectly. Myrtle Manor. Malibu Manor. The realty show based on a trailer park near Myrtle Beach. They had rules. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, they were selling trailers? Myrtle Manor. I'll try that. Look it up. Myrtle Manor. Huh?
I have that hamburger.
If you want that. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you going to do it right now or later?
I can do it in a second. Is that good?
No, I mean,
I'll do it now. Making your hamburger for. I'll do it. I froze the hamburger that was in there.
I know you did.
You want me to get it out again?
Well, you can make something else.
Whatever you want, Mom. It doesn't matter.
I don't know.
I'll get something out of here and fix it. Okay. Yeah, Myrtle Manor. I'll look that up and keep that in mind. Yee. I'm going to have to have my teeth fixed. Whew. Oh, yeah, Myrtle Manor. Based on a trailer park. But I thought it was neat, their own little, their porches, guys. What do you think of their porches? Custom porches and little garages made out of those storage, those carports. They took those metal carports and made little garages out of them. I thought that was pretty clever. It could be funny to watch. Okay. Oh, Myrtle Manor. what would you want to do with the vegetables? Is that what you want? Yeah, I guess so. I saw nice decks in a trailer park in my town. Oh, good. I'm going to be making some vegetable soup now. My mother has decided with me. Hello, Madam X. How are you? Good to see you. We had sandwiches from Arby's today. Okay, there's my sheds. This one is about the size of a tiny house, the smallest tiny house. Now that would be the loft, okay? Would be the sleeping loft in the tiny house. And that's what I'm talking about. This is that T111 siding that I built this siding in 1998, late 98. And the roof has been redone since then. Okay. That's 6 by 10. There's some really tiny houses. They're 6 by 10, but this is this is my shack. Okay. I built it in 1998. I lived in it for a year and a half. Now, part of my plan is to maybe possibly put this on a flatbed utility trailer. Put it on a flat. There's a lot of tiny houses that are not titled. They don't have titles on the tiny houses. They only have titles on the flatbed. Okay. Okay. And I have to seal it up and do some work to it. Basically, there was my front room. Okay. The walls are 3 inches thick. That's the good thing about it. Put a loft in this. Raise the roof on this. Put a loft in it. You can see what I've done, how I built this myself. Okay. This would be on a utility trailer. Raise the roof like the other shed you just saw. I would raise the roof like the other shed you just saw. And you see the windows that used to be here? And I would just put my there's my blinds, mini blinds. Mini blinds where my window used to be. Okay. I had paneling in here, but I'm going to put the door in the front of it. I'm going to have the door on the end. The door's on the side, and I'm going to take the door off the side, put the door in the end of this building, on the end, because that's where a lot of the small tiny houses are, and put my truck camper jacks on it. Okay, I would just put the truck camper jacks on here, and it would be raisable and lowerable, just like a truck camper. So basically, it'd be like, you know, like a truck camper. So, I mean, they make truck campers for flatbed trucks. If it's technically a truck camper with truck camper jacks on it, and I mean, these kind of jacks mounted on this building. They'll be mounted on this building here. And you can raise it and lower it off the flatbed trailer. Oh, thank you. I like A-frame houses. So, this is my shack, 1998. I built it and lived in it from 98 to 99, okay? I lived in it then. And the roof on this thing is a shingle roof, and I need to do a little work on it. But I would have a roof on it, just like on the other building. See? And that would be my loft back there. That would be nice to make it into a real tiny house. Because I've seen a lot of the people with tiny houses, and that have built tiny houses, or have tiny houses, and their tiny houses don't have titles. They don't title the tiny houses. They only title the utility trailer. So if you get a flatbed utility trailer, you can title your utility trailer without titling the house, the tiny house. It would be nice if I could make my little shack into a... I got a few pictures of the shack, okay? Not many. But the shack used to be more than twice that size because I built onto it a lot. But I tore down all my new additions to it, to the shack. I tore down all my new additions onto the shack and left it the original size. So that's just the original. But there was a whole new addition that was on it. Oh, Java, that sounds good. Oh, thank you, Laura Lee. Good to see everyone. I'm going to cook a little vegetable soup today. Jeffrey, good to see you in the house today. Sorry about this Frigidaire. Ooh. This is clean, okay? It's not dirty. What do you think about does anybody know about tiny houses? And how to title them? Getting a title for a tiny house? I was just saying, they mean the law may not go for it, but I mean, if it's considered some kind of a flatbed truck camper, if it's considered some kind of a flatbed truck camper, you know, and I mean, if it has jacks on it for a truck camper, jacks on it, on the corners of it, just like a truck camper. Now, they do make truck campers for flatbed trucks. They do make truck campers for flatbed trucks. And I was thinking, how's it different than a truck camper made for a flatbed truck? It's just meant for a longer flatbed truck. I mean, it's 6 feet wide, you know. What's the point of it? Okay. Well, it's not going to be permanently built on the Jeffrey Metamax. It's not going to be permanently built on the trailer. It's going to work like a truck camper. It's going to have tie-downs. It's going to tie down to the trailer. It's going to have jacks on it like a truck camper. I was thinking of using this building here. I was going to use this building here. I built this to be a shack in the first place. Use it. Now, these are tie-downs. See these tie-down hooks on this truck camper? These tie-down hooks are to tie it to the frame of the truck. That's what tie-downs are. They're tie-down places. Put some tie-down places like that, eyelet bolts on that. Tie-down places on this camper, on that building. And fix a place on the camper for these kind of jacks. Slide-in truck camper jacks. These kind of jacks that raise the whole camper up. Put them on this. Put these kind of jacks on this building with the tie-downs. Call it, and put, see the marker lights? You see the marker lights? Put marker lights on it too. Fix it and redo it a little bit. Put marker lights on it. Put jacks on it, tie-downs and marker lights. You know. Put all that stuff on it and make it as if you had a rollback truck. Like a rollback, like a wrecker rollback. Or like a 1-ton rollback truck or a 1-ton flatbed truck. You could put that thing on a flatbed truck and call it a flatbed camper, flatbed truck camper. So, if it's a flatbed truck camper, you can put it on the utility trailer or on the truck bed flatbed, and it would be essentially a truck camper, a flatbed truck camper. What do y'all think about that? Would that fly or not? Because it would have the jacks bolted to it all the time. The jacks would be on the building permanently. I mean, you could raise it and lower it anytime you wanted to, because the jacks would be permanently attached to the building. So, or it would be no different than a slide-in cargo box. Well, you can, but in order to get around not titling the building, No, I wasn't going to fit it to a pickup. I was going to make it so it could go on a flatbed truck or on a utility trailer, but it's going to slide into the utility trailer. It's going to slide like a truck camper slides onto a truck bed. This is going to be a slide on a dismountable trailer, dismountable tiny house on a flatbed. So it's going to be dismountable from the flatbed. Also, a vehicle needs to be titled on the road. Utility trailers have to be titled. And I was thinking that if you ever need... Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. But and I think it needs to have a way of being mobile, this thing does. If you take it off the truck or take it off the utility trailer, it's got truck camper jacks on it. It has jacks on it like a truck camper. You can raise it and lower it on its own. It can raise and lower on its own. It's mobile because it has truck camper jacks attached to it. The truck camper jacks are attached to the building. It can up the building can with the truck camper jacks. You back your utility trailer under the building. You lower your building onto the utility trailer. You use the tie-down turnbuckles to hook the building onto the flatbed. You hold the building on the flatbed with the tie-downs I showed you just now. The eyelets, the big eyelet bolts. The big eyelet bolts and the tie-downs, they hold the building on the flatbed trailer. And you can use the truck camper jacks that are bolted onto the building. The truck camper jacks are bolted onto the building so you can raise the building anytime you want to, just like a truck camper. So in essence, the building would be a slide-in camper for a flatbed truck. There are truck campers built for flatbed trucks. And I'm thinking this would be a truck camper built for a flatbed truck. But it would be the building the building would be converted to a flatbed camper. That's what I'm talking about. It would be a flatbed camper. It would be a camper. There are truck campers that are flat on the bottom. They're not meant to go in the back of a pickup truck. They're meant to go in a flatbed truck. They're flat on the bottom, and they're completely square, and they're flat on the bottom, like these overlanding campers. Some of these overlanding campers, they have truck camper jacks on the corners of them, but these flatbed truck campers, they raise and lower just like a normal truck camper, but they're flat on the bottom like the building, and they can go on and off the truck with jacks, because the jacks are bolted to the building. The jacks are bolted to the building. And so with the jacks bolted to the building permanently, then it would be raisable and lowerable. Yeah, I guess it's no good. All that tweaking is no good. Yeah, I guess it's no good. I built those two sheds. I built the two sheds, but no, I don't have a lot of experience. I don't have a lot of construction experience. But I see what you mean. Well, there's actually a couple of people that have done that. There's a couple of people that have made tiny houses that are removable from the trailer. They call it a removable trailer. It's a tiny house with a removable trailer. And I wouldn't be removing it all the time. I would just be doing it so it's considered a truck camper, so I won't have to title the tiny house. I don't want to have to title the tiny house. That's the point of it. I don't want to have to title the tiny house. You know, I want to get a utility trailer and use, because if I was going to title the tiny house, I would have to have receipts from all the work done that I built it with. And it was built out of a lot of scrap wood and stuff. And I can't get receipts from all the wood that I used to build that shed, because I built that shed 23 years ago. You see what I'm saying? I built that shed 23 years ago. I can't get the receipts from all the wood that I bought to build that shed 23 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I thought if I made it technically into a slide-in flatbed truck camper, then it would, you know, there are other tiny houses I've seen, not many, but a few tiny houses I've seen, they advertise a removable trailer. The trailer is removable. So the truck camper goes on the truck, but the truck is removable. I mean, the utility trailer is removable. You know, and a utility trailer is supposed to have a title to it. See, if you have a utility trailer with a good title, I'm just asking, and I guess maybe it's not a good idea, but I just thought I would, you know, kick around the idea and see. It would be, yeah, so. Anyway, just an idea. So how's everybody else doing this evening? And that's the only reason some people don't like truck campers. Some people don't like truck camp. Doesn't the Department of Transportation determine what a truck camper is? It seems like that would be an uphill battle. I guess so. Maybe you're right. Well, the main thing is the Department of Transportation in Kentucky doesn't title truck campers. They don't title them. Yeah, they don't title them in Kentucky. It's considered cargo. It sits in the back of the truck, so it's considered cargo. That's the point. I asked him. I called Frankfurt. I called the Capitol. I talked to somebody at the Capitol. They don't title truck campers in Kentucky. It's considered cargo. It sits in the bed of the truck. It sits completely off the truck. It's not on the ground. It does not sit on the ground. It sits in the bed of the truck, so it doesn't contact the ground. It doesn't have wheels on it, so it's not a vehicle legally. It's legally considered cargo. Oh, yes. So that's the point there. But yeah, anyway, we'll talk about something else. Maybe not. Maybe they wouldn't. I don't know. I have no idea. So these are my vegetables here, guys. Well, you could take any pickup truck and put a flatbed on it. I mean, you can put a flatbed on any pickup truck. Yeah. So this is going to be my vegetable stew, guys. Mix the vegetables. So hello, nice and cozy in Kentucky. Hello, Bill Sims, how are you? Okay, guys. Good to talk to you guys. I'm going to let you guys go. Catch you on the flip side. I'll talk to you later. Bye.